the majority of the courses in the program, they're not just the theory of GIS and what it can be used for, but like let's actually apply it to lots of different topical situations and see how it can be used. So we have courses that spread across a range of topical areas. Some of the more common ones are GIS and natural hazards, which will teach you skills as how GIS can be used in disaster management issues. If you're talking about trying to do risk assessments in communities due to flooding or landslides, or figuring out evacuation routes, or figuring out locations of emergency shelters that would be protected. And that's where the GIS would come into play in a hazard situation. And environmental GIS course is another common one where it looks like at a lot of different environmental issues. For example, if you're interested in trying to find habitat to protect for a particular species of concern, if you know what all the criteria are that species needs to live and survive, GIS can be used to then identify where those particular habitats are located in the environment that have all those different criteria, whether it be like water sources, vegetation, or food sources, or topography, or climate conditions, or even development and proximity to people. And so we can mesh all that data together and we can see, oh, here's the ideal location where if we want to protect something, this would be the area to protect that might have the most success. Another popular course is social applications, GIS and social applications, where it really looks at common issues associated with people that people are concerned with. And particularly urban environments is the focus, just since most people live in cities. That's where the emphasis of the course is on. But common things, sort of walkability to school, wanting to determine safe routes to school with elementary schools with children populations. And so if you can take where schools are in a city, and then you can find out where the residential areas are with large number of children, and then you can actually look at the infrastructure of sidewalks and crosswalks and traffic lights and figure out where are the safest routes to go and how much of your student population can actually walk or bike to school safely.
I also worked with Dr. Scholl to create this GIS for Social Problems class. And so with my interest in community geography, I see this kind of intersection of making attractive maps, but also making useful maps, and maps that can make a difference in society. Definitely get a lot of feedback from the students saying, I'm so glad that I brought design into my maps. Like, my maps look so much better ever since I learned all of these different rules about what makes for good map design.